If you are spending over $2,000 on Meta ads monthly and you are still obsessed over interest behavior targeting like it is 2015, I can guarantee you that you are paying manual tax to Meta and you are eating your profit alive. We are officially in 2026 and the landscape of Meta ads has shifted more in the last 12 months than it did in the previous 5 years combined. So the burning question is targeting still important on Meta ads in 2026? Or going broad is the only way to play? In this video, we are going to break down the targeting versus broad debate and how the Advantage Plus ecosystem has evolved, and specific case scenario where you should use detailed targeting to crush your competitors. Let's dive in. The truth is, targeting isn't dead on Meta ads in 2026. It has just moved from the audience tab under ad set to the creative tab under ads. What do I mean by this? It has moved from the level whereby we layer different interest targeting over each other. We build different audience segments, building different interest targeting, interest behavior on ad sets where we focus on that. That is in the past. It has moved from that to the ads level, to the creative tab under ads level. Our creatives are now doing the targeting for us. That is how the Meta ecosystem is in 2026. And as an advertiser, you should move where the algorithm is moving so that you can continue to drive consistent results. So what is our job as advertisers in 2026? Our job as an advertiser in 2026 is to create an irresistible offer and create creatives using strategic and creatives that are winning. Leverage on strategic creatives that are winning on Meta in 2026. I'm still going to go into strategic creatives that you should focus on. Once you do that, when you focus on strategic creatives that are winning in 2026, right, and you package an irresistible offer, the Meta ecosystem is smart enough to find your audience for you. It is smart enough to find the winning audience, your ideal customers, your ideal target markets, target audience. It is smart enough. The algorithm, the ecosystem is smart enough. The AI is smart enough to find your ideal target audience for you in 2026. Our duty as an advertiser now is to focus on packaging irresistible offer and also focus on creatives, quality creatives that are winning in 2026. Like I said, I'm still going to cover all those types of winning creatives that I have been testing and they are winning for me in 2026. And they have been winning for me since the AI rollout on Meta ads in the late quarter of 2024 that we've been testing. So the next thing I will move to is how do targeting now works on Meta ads in 2026? How does it work? What should I focus on as an advertiser? What should I get right as an advertiser in 2026 now that it has moved from the asset level to the ad level? So let's create a campaign. Let's say we want to create a sales campaign. So we want to cover how targeting now works in 2026. You come to sales campaign, then you click on continue. You give your campaign a name, just like when you are creating a campaign, but we are not going to cover that. We are moving straight to the asset level. So let's move straight to the asset level, and I will show you how targeting work in 2026 so that you will know that you don't need to focus on building interest targeting, looking for different interests and all. Gone are those days that we focus on that as an advertiser. Things have changed. So I want you to see what you should focus on. If we come to audiences here, so this is audiences. You will see set your audience using controls and suggestion. So, like I said, we want to cover how targeting works in 2026. So, control, what you set under control is the instruction you are giving the Meta system that they will not go beyond. Whatever you set under controls, Meta will not go beyond that. So you can see we won't reach people beyond these settings, even with Advantage Plus on. That is to say, if you are telling them that they should target people alone in this location, which is United Kingdom, Meta will not go beyond people you set, the instruction you set under controls. That is how targeting work in 2026. So if you come to location, you set your location, they won't go beyond your location. If you come to minimum age, you can edit this your minimum age. If you say you don't want Meta to show your ads to people below 18 years old, they will not show your ad. So if you come to this minimum age and you increase it to 25, they will not show your ad to people below this age. It is control. We won't reach people beyond these settings, even with Advantage Plus on. So you can see exclude this custom audience. You can also choose to exclude custom audience. If you have some custom audience you have created and you have utilized and they are no longer winning on Meta ads, you can include those custom audience. They under controls. They will not serve your ads to those people again. They will not serve your ads to those people, and also language. Then the second part of targeting on Meta ads in 2026 is suggest an audience. So whatever you suggest here, Meta will only learn from it. At a point they can get more opportunity for you beyond what you set under suggest. Meta will go for all those audience. They will serve your ads to all those audience. So that is why we will reach people beyond these settings when it is likely to improve performance. So whatever you set under suggest an audience, they are likely to go beyond that when they see an opportunity for you. When they see an opportunity, when the system see an opportunity to drive you results, they are going to go beyond that. So if I click on add suggestion now, you see include audience, include this custom audience. So if you have some custom audience that you have set up, if you include them in this ad, let's say we include custom audience, some custom audience that we'll set up. If you include it here, what Meta is just telling you here is that they will learn. They are only learning from this. They won't restrict, the system will not restrict your targeting to only these people. At any point that they are seeing opportunity that will improve your campaign performance, they are going to go after it. That is what suggest an audience is. So if you come to age also, you can say suggest age. If you select to this place now and come to your ideal age range, which is let's say 35 to 50, if that's how your audience works in 2026, those are your ideal target audience. What they are telling you here is that if they are seeing people within the age of 30, and they are going to buy from you, they are going to get you result, Meta will still put your ad to people around that 30 years old age range, even at 55, at 60. If they see opportunity to improve performance for your campaign, they are still going to serve your ad to those people. So, and also gender, you can select all gender here. So when you come to detailed targeting, there's still detail. Can you see there's still detailed targeting here? Before, this detailed targeting is the core focus of how targeting works before on Meta ads. But in 2026, it's not like that. In 2026, when the people you include in detailed targeting, you are just letting the algorithm learn about who your ideal target audience is. It doesn't mean they will limit your campaign opportunity to this. It doesn't mean if they see an opportunity to improve your performance, if the system see an opportunity to drive you more results outside of what you set here, the Meta system will look for all those audience. The algorithm will look for all those audience and it will get you results. So if you come to browse here, so the question is, should you still use detailed targeting in your campaign? Yes, you should still use detailed targeting, especially if you are a local service-based business. You want to target homeowners, you want to target specifically service-based people and all. You should still use interest targeting here. So if you come to interest, if you want to target specific industry, people that have interest in fitness, let's say physical exercise, physical fitness, if you still physical fitness, weight training, which is weightlifting, you can still target those people. If you Also, if you are a service-based business, you should still use interest targeting in your campaign when you are setting up your campaign. So once you do this, once you are able to select one, Facebook will start giving, the meta system will start giving you relevance. Can you see relevance and size? Relevance and size to start giving you different options. Then you can look through different options they are giving you. Can you see engage shoppers? You can also see engage shoppers. Let's say you are selling gym clothes, gym outfit and all, and you want to target people that have interest in physical exercise, weightlifting and all. You can also leverage these engaged shoppers because it's a behavior of people on Meta that buy things, people that shop online. You can also see this. So that is how targeting works on Meta in 2026. You should understand that you have two options. You have the controls, you have the suggestion. What you set under control, Meta will not go beyond that. So as an advertiser, when you are marketing your product, you should know the location you want to target. You should know the minimum age. They will not go beyond that. Whatever you set under control, the Meta system will not go beyond that. But whatever you set under suggestion, when Meta system sees an opportunity to drive you more results on what you set under suggestion, they are going to go beyond that to get you results. So let's move under ads. What are the creatives that are winning in 2026? What are the creatives that are driving results? Because we've said that the meta targeting, meta ecosystem is now creative focused. Targeting has shifted from when we are obsessed over different interests, over different behavior. It has now shifted to the creative tab where we need to focus on different angles, using different hooks and the like. So my advice will start from this place before I mention different creatives that you should be testing in this 2026. When you are creating campaign, focus on a specific angle. Let's say your angle is body positivity. You want to communicate body positivity, for instance. Once you have that body positivity as a creative angle that you want to create a creative for, you should have at least 3 different hooks that you are testing for that creative angle. You should have 3 different hooks. That is my advice. So identify the angle you want to use to communicate to your target audience and have at least 3 different hooks to communicate that, so that you won't be having creative fatigue. So that's one advice that I will give you to leverage on. So what are the type of creatives that are winning in 2026? UGC is winning in 2026. User generated content is really winning in 2026. You need to be testing those kind of creatives out on Meta. They are really winning. People buy from people they trust, and people are able to connect with people. The fact is, we are in a creator economy. People connect with people because they are using a particular something, and when they follow people, whatever those creator recommend to them, because they connect with that creator, they are likely to be able to buy and take that desired action. When you use UGC, leverage on UGC. There's also founder story. I've been testing founder story out on different accounts, on different campaigns, and it is really working for me. You can use founder stories also when you are setting up Meta ads. Founder story is also very important. How can you leverage founder story? Look, as a business owner, bring yourself out. Talk about your struggles. Talk about what you are doing. Talk about your day life activity. Let people just be able to connect with your business. Founder stories is also very important. Talk about how the tax law is affecting you. Use it in your campaign. Talk about your struggle with inventory. Talk about different stories, different angles, founder stories. Let people be able to connect with your brand on a personal level. Founder stories is very important. In terms of creatives, images or videos are winning. A lot of people are spending hours watching videos, watching things that they can resonate with. It is really winning in 2026. So how can we move forward from here when you are setting up campaigns on Meta ads? you should not be focusing on building funnels again. You should not focus on building funnels again. When you want sales, come to the sales objective, select sales campaign. You want sales, select sales campaign, go to your ad set what you want under controls and all, and focus on creatives. Focus on leveraging creative that resonates with your audience. And at least you should be testing a minimum of 5 creatives, 5 video creatives, 5 creatives. If you don't have up to 5 video, you can still combine this with images. Make sure you are testing 5 creatives per campaign, per ad set. One campaign followed by one ad set and at least 5 creatives. That is what you should be testing to win in 2026. 5 creatives in one campaign. And there you have it. The answer isn't that targeting is dead. It has just moved from the audience tab to the creative tab. In 2026, your ad copy and hooks are now your targeting. If you feed the AI with right creative hooks, it will find your buyers with right precision. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I will see you in my next video.